Hi guys, welcome back to my XPS guide. Now I'm gonna review Seraph Ultima. So she is a mage, and yes, like you know that we just got Elly, so they kind of compete each other. Okay, so let's compare Seraph Ultima to Elly and Transterra. Okay, so you take a look on the stats, then I can say Seraph Ultima is better because like you can see here, she has 180% magic boost. Yes, you may say, oh, it's only 10% difference. Yes, that's correct, but if you take a look on the true dual wield, Seraph Ultima gets 60% while Elly only gets 40%, so 20% difference, quite big. Compared to Transterra, oh boy, let's not take a look on Transterra, okay? Because Transterra's stats is really old relic. And if you consider her Trustmaster, Untrue Saint, she will become even better because she gets 60% magic boost, okay? And that's insane. And the good thing about Seraph Ultima is she learns innate dual wield. So yeah, it supports her through dual wield magic. And usually I always said that elemental resist is kinda useless for a character that's not an AoE magic tank, but this time it is different because Seraph Ultima gets 100% earth resist. Whoa, that's pretty amazing. And some of my subscribers or you who have played Japan version told me that yeah, soon it will become elemental Tetris. So yeah, elemental resist is useful, okay? And on the start of the battle, she will cast Virgo and you get 10% magic damage mitigation. Again, not like this is super useful or anything, but this is stacked with your general damage mitigation, so I think it is quite nice. And for ailments, she has silence, confuse, and assist. That's good, but I think it is kind of useless. Silence is good because she has some magics, but she vulnerable against paralyze, petrify, which ailments which can really stop her. Okay, silence you won't get hurt so much because she rely on her abilities, but paralyze and petrify, those are really dangerous. She has nice health regain, okay, and for MP it is good, 5% MP regen per turn, but it is standard number compared to Elly who get 10%. Then Elly is better. She has a counter too, okay. She can counter any attack with 150% magic buff and 50 MP, which are quite good. But I think the only useful thing here is the MP recovery, but it can only happen once per turn. And yes, she get double chance counter on 7-star form, so this basically 40% chance, okay, which is quite big. And yes, that's it, okay. You must equip her Trust Master reward because it will activate her quad cast on the first turn, okay, and gives her fatal damage protection. So that's really good, okay. No reason not to equip this Untrue Saint. This is really insane combination, I think. Really good. And finally, the rest simply damage modifier boosts, which are not amazing, I think, okay. So yeah, in terms of passives, Seraph Ultima is way better than Elly, okay? So now let's take a look on her abilities. So for ability, she able to chain with Chaos Wave, and she has the highest Chaos Wave damage in this game, okay? 20 times damage per cast. She need to use 5 times to reach that maximum damage. So combined with quad cast, she deals 80 times damage per turn. Whoa, that's insane. Because yeah, Elly Animal Wave only deal 14.5 times per cast, which means 72.5 times damage if you count her pentacast. But the pain problem here is Elly need to use more MP to deal less damage. Okay, but I don't say Elly is useless because remember, Arcane Magic's Ultima is non-elemental ability, so it is not affected by elemental imperil. For Elly, you can simply use her cooldown ability and tada, you will multiply that number into 145 times damage, which surpass High Seraph Ultima Chaos Wave damage. So I cannot really say here that High Seraph Ultima is better than Elly, okay? Really cannot say that because it matters on conditions. And remember, these are chaining abilities. So with Elly Wind Elemental, if you do Elemental Chain, you will get insane damage boost from your chaining. But for this Arcane Magic's Ultima, you won't even reach max damage boost cap. Because if you only deal normal chain, you need 30 chains to reach 300% maximum bonus damage. Okay, so basically with quad cast, only the last Arcane Magic Ultima which get 300% bonus modifier. The rest of that, not the full damage. Okay, other than Chaos Wave chaining, she also able to chain with Tornado, but the damage is not that great. Okay, 4.5 times wind damage with 75% wind imperil. The wind imperil is quite good because it is above average, but for the damage, you judge by yourself, okay? 4.5 is not high by all means. And for Absolute Mirror of Equity chaining, it is nice to have that move, but the problem is it is non-elemental damage, so the same problem with Chaos Wave chaining. You need 30 chains to reach 300% max boost. So here, while those abilities make her a better chainer than Elly, still it does not make her into good chainer on this game, because without elemental chain, it is not that useful. It is still useful, but it is not that good in my opinion, okay? You need to do Spark Chain, but really for manual players like me, I find it really hard, but I'm not sure about you. And for other abilities, the first cooldown she gets this Empower. This is a Spirit Break, which is very nice, okay? It also drain the enemy MP, which I believe it will heal her MP to full. And Silence Elements here is basically rubbish, okay? Because most trial bosses resist against this. For Spirit Break, I think this is quite nice because yeah, 80% is quite big to multiply her damage, so because she cannot take advantage from the Elemental Imperil, so Spirit Break is the only way for you to multiply her damage. So this one is good for turns cooldown. That means you're able to keep the enemy at 60% Spirit Break. Good. And next cooldown, Return. This is also good, okay? 7.5 LB crystals to all allies, but it is not on next level, so you're able to chase. This is not the skill for that, but the good thing about this is this will enable quad cast for you for 3 turns, which is nice, and gives her 200% facial ABV rate. You will see later why this is important, okay? But this is really good cooldown ability. You want to use this as frequently as possible. And next, Grand Cross. This is good, but compared to your quad Arcane Magic Ultima, I can say the damage is kinda inferior. Maybe you can use this on to finish your move by chaining, but yeah, I'm not sure. I cannot try it because I don't have to hike Seraph Ultima, okay? So yeah, try to finish your chain by using this, but I'm not sure if you can do that or not. And the last ability, it is pretty interesting. Dispelja. This is a really good ability, guys, but the cooldown is really turned me off. 20 turns cooldown. So basically, you can only use this about 1 or 2 times on tough battle. So this is hardly gonna be useful. Okay, because if you really need that all debuff and all buff, maybe you can use this Pelga trick. But yeah, still nice. I don't say it is useful, okay? I only wish the cooldown can be improved. For magics, she has dual cast. And yeah, that means she able to combine white magic, black magic, and green magic. And this is really good because she has this Pelga and Curaga. That means you can do this Pelga trick. And for the black magic, she has Tundaja, Viraja, Blizaja, and Ultima too, but I don't think they will be that useful. Sure, if you want to exploit the enemy elemental, but really in this department, Elly is much better because Elly abilities deal much more damage than this Tundaja, Viraja, Blizaja. And her LB, you want to use this LB as frequently as possible. That's why I said on her cooldown ability, Return, it is really useful because it gives you 200% faster LB fill rate. She doesn't have faster LB fill rate passive, so that 200% buff is really useful, okay? And yes, remember, this also deal nice amount of damage. Maybe it is not as good as your quad chaos wave cast, but yeah, still nice damage. But I don't think it is a priority for you to level up this because the main reason you want to use this is for the quadruple divine magics. So I think that's all you need to know about her abilities. Now let's talk about equipment. So the best weapon for her is of course equip Road because they are the best source for magic. But let's say if you're able to get her super trash mastery word, equip that. Or yeah, basically any magic dagger. Because remember, dagger rare ability is 100% faster LB fury. So if you can get that 100% faster LB fury rate on your dagger, that will really support her need. Okay, because yeah, you have seen that she needs to use her LB to get her quad cast. Okay, so yeah, dagger with 100% faster LB rate is really good for her. For the rest, simply focus on magic, nothing complicated. Enough with equipment, my conclusion for Hike Seraph Ultima. So yes, she has the highest raw magic damage. Okay, 80 times Chaos Wave. Ooh, amazing. Definitely she is not a weak mage, and she also has nice side support abilities, this Pelja, LB Fueling Trick, and yeah, can also use Curaga and Full Life. She is really useful, guys. Really good. And her Trust Mastery Word is also really good for mages. So if you only get even one of her, you can be glad because her Trust Mastery Word is really good. 60% magic. Okay? And for Super Trust Mastery Word, it is the strongest magic dagger. Stronger than Burial Super Trust Mastery Word, but Burial gives you Spirit. So I think if you have Burial, you still want to use Burial Super Trust Mastery Word instead of this one. So she is the only person who need it the most because it increased the Arcane Magic's Ultima damage modifier. So yeah, get this, guys. It is really good for your Hike Seraph Ultima if you manage to get 4 of her. Okay, one thing I don't like about her is, yeah, she cannot do Elemental Chain. That's kind of downing for me, but I guess it's okay. Maybe you say, oh, she is non-elemental, that means she is usable on all situations. Remember, on newest trials, there are some enemies who can resist non-elemental attack. So really guys, non-elemental attack is not that advantageous at this point of the game, okay? Treat them as a elemental's attack, okay? But still, really solid mage. I think she worth 10 out of 10, okay? I rated her maybe, yeah, same like Elly. Compared to Elly, I think Elly advantage is, like I said, she can take advantage from the Wind Imperil, and she is more flexible and powerful in other elements because yeah, she able to deal that 72.5 times for fire, water, and earth elements, not like High Seraph Ultima, but yeah, she requires more MP cost. And yes, Elly access to Pentacast is limited to her cooldown ability, so it is not as accessible as Ultima Quadcast. But again, you need to remember, Ultima only get normal dual cast, double cast I mean, on the normal turn, okay? No triple cast like Elly. And compared to Transtera, even old Transtera still has advantage because she has Dark and Fire Chaos Wave, which can spark Elemental Chain. Okay, but it is obvious she has much inferior passives and stats than High Seraph Ultima. Okay, so yeah, I think Elly and High Seraph Ultima is on par, okay, 10 out of 10. Transtera, I think she is only 8 to 8.5 at this point of the game, okay? So yep, I think that's all you need to know about High Seraph Ultima. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy Private XPS guide. Bye bye guys!